You ever wondered if these cheap grit blaster, sand blaster, shop blasters, whatever you want to call them, are any good? For a little while now, I've been umming and ahhing about buying one. And this one, just happened to notice on eBay, was brand new, but shop soiled. And it was about 40 quid. So I thought, let's give it a go. So, first thing, let's see what we've got in here. A gun, an Allen key, a thing, and instructions. Just randomly take it apart without reading the instructions. So one end has one of these anti-kinking things on. The drawing doesn't show you which end that goes on. Okay, so that's it connected up to the air. The odd thing is the instructions don't mention anywhere what PSI to set. Just guessed. Once that's set up, the next thing we need is something to fire out the gun. Now, a quick little read up. There's lots and lots of material. I'm wanting to clean an alley engine. So one of the things that was recommended, believe it or not, is this stuff. As it says on there, it's ground up walnut shells. Now the reason I've gone for that was on the list of the sort of best to worst for alley, this was second, and because I'm probably not going to be able to catch a lot of it, this stuff is obviously natural and biodegradable, so I don't have issues with it clogging drains and polluting rivers and all that sort of thing. It just feels like grit, really. The first obvious test is on my little bench here. See what happens if it take the paint off. Well, it's firing it out because I'm getting covered in it. Right, so it's doing something. It's obviously not going to be very good for getting paint off a plastic table, but that's not what I bought it for. So I'm going to get I've got an engine in the back of my trailer there, which I want to get cleaned up, ready to paint. So that is really my excuse for buying this thing. So I'll get that out and we'll see what this is like on that. So I've put down there some old sheets to catch the walnut stuff. Reason being, well, firstly because I'm tight, and secondly because it's about 30, I think it was 30 quid for 4 kilos of that stuff. So obviously if you can catch it and reuse it, it makes a whole lot of sense. Using the sheet on the ground has had some success, but it's literally flying everywhere. So, I mean, obviously it's not an environmental issue, but will be costing a bit. But it seems to do, it's taking off the oily, grimy bits off the engine so I can paint it. I don't think this would work if you were trying to just clean an engine up and make it sort of look nice and new and alley, because it's not getting that, I don't know what you call it, this sort of corrosion that you end up with, but it is getting this sort of muck off. If you were doing small bits, I assume you can actually hold them within here, so you then don't lose any of your whichever material you're going to use. But apart from those instructions being really poor and it not saying a setting for PSI, you know, the pressure, I'd say it's pretty good. It's only taken a few minutes to set up, seems to be cleaning up the engine. The bit I'd done before this arrived, I was using you know, degreaser and all that sort of thing, and it was taking me forever, and I couldn't get in all the little nooks and crannies, which are the bits that then, if you then paint over, you either get a bad adhesion, you know, paint comes off, whatever else. You can see here, see my arm, I am covered in these little bits. So I'd say for what I bought it for, it's cheap and cheerful, seems to do the job. Hi, thanks for getting to the end of the video. If you're not already subscribed, please do so now. Just hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell button, and that way YouTube will tell you when there's any new videos.